Hello, my dear Cancers, and welcome to your Lunar Eclipse Full Moon in Capricorn reading. This is gonna be pretty big. We are having this full moon in most parts of the earth on July 5th, and this reading is going to take us all the way to August 3rd. This is the cathartic end to eclipse season, and it is demanding a huge release, a necessary release. It's breaking up systems that no longer serve us. It's making way for something that's much bigger and much better. Right now, our personal sensitivities are likely outweighed by more pressing concerns of the collective, okay? And we're seeing that play out on the global and national level and within our communities. But with this eclipse, which is opposite the sun in Cancer, and Vesta, which is an asteroid goddess of hearth and home, it's important we give ourselves and each other a safe and sacred space to embrace our feelings. All right, so we've got a lot going on, Cancers. So before I get started, I just want to remind you that if you're interested in any of the decks that I'm using, I have them listed down below in order of appearance. And all right, let's go ahead and let's jump in and ask spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, spirit guides, and ascended masters to this space to deliver the messages that we need to hear. Cancer, sun, moon, rising, Venus in any placement, and of course my cross watchers are welcome. Right? Because everybody loves Cancer. Or so we like to think, right? All right. Messages for Cancer for this full moon in Capricorn, this lunar eclipse. Oof. The Knight of Swords wants to pop out. Magician energy. There we are, coming out. Yes, very good. Ooh, Cancer. Ooh, Cancer. All right, look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana cards coming out of 7. 5 out of 7. And then the other 2 are wands, but one of them is an ace. Cancer. Wow. All right. I can't wait. I cannot wait to get into this energy. So the overall energy of this reading is the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is just earth. It represents springtime, or the time that we're passing through here in the northern hemisphere. Well, we've moved into summer, but the time we just went through. So it's that Aries, Taurus, Gemini period. The Page of Pentacles is beautiful energy because it's about starting something new. So in these last couple of months, what is something new that has started to bud or to blossom in your life? Is it love? Is it career? Is it your spiritual journey, epiphanies? Are you getting, are you moving along on your are you getting upgrades to your psychic abilities, to your healing capabilities? Are you getting recognition and reward at school, at work, for whatever you're doing? The Page of Pentacles is really cool energy because in this deck here, it's the vice versa. And on this side, he is, he's really taking a look at the material world and what he wants to make of this situation. And I love that he has this empty cornucopia because he's really thinking about, like, how can I make this bigger? How can I make this greater? How can I attract the love and the abundance that I really deserve? And this card is all about him sort of falling in love with that idea, falling in love with himself, with his passions, with his family, with his lovers, with his friends, okay, with his journey. And there's this excitement and there's this sense of preparation. And what I love, us Cancers, we're ruled by the moon, is I love this sort of starscape in the background because the potential is there, the infinite possibilities are there. And look at how he's looking at this Ace of Pentacles, this seed that he wants to plant he's looking at it through the eyes of infinite potential. And I love that, and that's optimism. And I feel like Cancer, I mean, we've had some really amazing readings, but it's a long time coming that we're able to sort of see the world through this lens, or see our desires or our relationships or our jobs or our spiritual journeys, our life paths through this lens of infinite possibility and wonderment and joy. So bravo. Now, Cancer, you guys are coming out, or we're coming out as the Magician. The Magician energy is awesome. This is Mercury, so you might have Virgo or Gemini in your chart, or you just might be exhibiting these qualities. And again, that's the Virgo energy might be with this page of Pentacles energy. You might be dealing with an earth sign as well. But the Magician, is bringing it back to Mercury retrograde, and exactly why I cannot speak. I have the ideas, they just can't come out of my mouth, so I do apologize. But the Magician here is, he has mastered manifestation. He has mastered his path. He has all of the tools that are available to him, and he knows how to use them. And the important part about the Magician is that we're no more powerful than the next, but our belief in our magic is what makes our magic potent and efficient. And actually the word I'm looking for is efficacious, but like meaning it works. But we need that belief. And I see that, we might have gone through some periods. Yeah, look at that. 3 of Swords. Look at that. Some of you guys, 6 of something that happened in our past. It may have even come from our childhood. Some of it might be just relationships that really rocked us, that really set us back, made us not believe in love or believe in our abilities. These can be love relationships, or they can be, relationships with our parents or with bosses or what have you, or friends. But there's this heartbreak, I think, that we'd been holding on to, that we're now ready to release. We're ready to leave it in the past. And that's what's allowing you to look at this situation through this lens of infinite possibility and believing in yourself and your abilities. Now, how you project yourself to the world, or what's the truth, is that you are fighting for this, Cancer. You are not taking a back seat, and people see you moving forward. For those of you who are working on a new career or a new job, this is you working, I see you burning the candle at both ends. I see that because look at the Magician too. He's got the candle lit on both ends. And this is you. This is your passion. This is your desire. This is your going forward. Look at these two. There's so much drive here, Cancer, and that you're not going to take a back seat. And sometimes people see Cancer as quite a docile sign, but when it comes to someone or something that we love, this is that lioness energy that's coming out. This is that fight. This is the evolution. This is do not touch me. Yeah. Or don't do that. Yeah. And that flash, most Cancers, I guarantee you can all identify with how surprised people get when you finally get angry, and how that storm rolls and brews in the back of your, behind your eyes. And that's a Cancer trait. And I see you unleashing that. This is also Mars energy. And I'm going to do Mars readings for our individual signs. That should be coming out next. Those should be coming out next week. But Mars is moving into Aries, or coming back home into Aries. And this is Mars, this explosion. Mars is about aggression. It's about authority. It's about giving us that strength and that courage and that gall to sort of break down systems and beliefs and relationships and whatever that doesn't serve us anymore. And we're not going to let anything get in our way. And I really do feel like, Cancer, this is your energy, and you're not going to let this person or even this mountain get in your way. Like, you're about to move mountains, okay? There's also a lot of sexual energy attached to Mars as well. Now, what's blocking you, Cancer, is Cancer, is the Chariot. So the Chariot card is beautiful. It's our energy, and I love to see it coming out in the reading. But the Chariot is all about movement forward. He's holding this caduceus here, and it's about healing. So being also, I think Cancer has been on a healing journey for quite some time, and that's sort of what's allowing allowing for this Page of Pentacles energy, this magician energy coming into our power, and really trusting in our own magic and really fighting for what we want, because now we know what it is that we want. But what's blocking us here is, maybe there's still a little bit of that concern about the mundane, about the everyday details. And Spirit's saying, let that go. Everything's going to fall in place, Cancer. Yes, you need to be present. We can't completely ignore that we are spiritual beings having a human existence, right? But it's time to let go. It's time to shine. It's time to move forward. It's time to put into practice everything that you've learned up until now. Okay, and don't let, it's time to focus more on the mystical side of things. What is your passion? What is your dream? Okay, what are you doing with your life? What is your legacy? What is your soul's journey? What is your purpose here? Okay, and finding that all of that information is within, but it's about allowing yourself, I feel like this is giving yourself the permission to fly. Okay, to fly, because here we see this person, they're quite grounded and they're dreaming, but here Spirit's saying it's time to jump in, Cancer. It's time to take that leap, and you're getting a huge green light from the universe. What do you need to do to overcome these obstacles? Go for it. Ace of Wands, this is victory is assured, success is assured. For some of you, this is a passionate relationship. There's this undeniable magnetic attraction that feels like you're addicted to each other. For others of you, it's just your feeling of it being addicted to yourself, to your dreams, to making it happen. Some of you, again, like I said, you're burning the candle at both ends. This is what you feel like you were born to do. It reminds me, I just read a Joan of Arc quote. It's so funny. I can't remember what I was reading, but she said, somebody asked, are you scared? And she says, I'm not scared. I was born to do this. And I'm just picking up this Joan of Arc energy here for us Cancers. And just, the victory here and the life. I love the fact that this is a wand. It doesn't matter whatever you have available to you. You're going to pick it up and you're going to swing and you're going to make it work for you, right? If it's a candlestick, if it's just like, a stick on the ground, whatever it might be, it's your tool now. And because you now know how to like shape shift that stuff. You know how to make an inanimate object animate and work for you. Okay, because that's that energy. This is what you've learned. This is your power and your potency and your magic coming through here, Cancer. So wow, I love this. All right, so the next card out is what you can do within in order to help achieve these desires. You get the World card. I mean, we get the World card. This is the Fool finally completing the journey and stepping off the cliff. And what happens? He's not scared to step off that cliff, right? He's fought for this moment. He's given himself permission. He's gone with his gut, what his soul has been begging him to do for ages. And he steps off of this cliff, and look, we see these two candles again, because you guys have been working hard for this, like really, really hard for this, and you're making it happen. This is graduation day. But anyway, the Fool steps off this cliff, and he doesn't, plummet to his death. He is embraced by the divine into this beautiful dance with destiny and with the universe. And, look at that. She's in complete ecstasy. This is what she's lived, what she was born to do, just like Joan of Arc, right? I'm not afraid. I was born to do this. I mean, this is our motto for this reading, you guys. So the next card out is what you can learn from the outside world. Well, yeah, you learn from, the Devil card spelled backwards is lived. You learn from all of your experiences. And a lot of us Cancers, we've been through, or we've attracted toxic and difficult situations because we are so open and giving. We're so loving and nurturing, okay? And we kind of have a tendency to let a lot of people and situations into our lives. But if we take the Devil and we reverse it, it's lived, it's learning through these experiences. Especially for my Cancers out there who have dealt with alcoholism, drug addiction, sex addiction, gambling, maybe even just, any sort of excess. Also, we have to watch out for that right now with Neptune in retrograde, like with indulging in our pleasures, things that make us feel good, spending. All right, but Cancer, we're no stranger to those things, and it's not because we're bad people. we're awesome, in fact, but you know, but we've been through this because we needed to learn these lessons. And a lot of my Cancers out there, I talk to you guys personally, and you guys are healers, you guys are Reikiists, you are all light workers, empaths, you name it. If you're listening to this, you are one of those things, okay? And I'll throw star seeds in there as well, you know, earth angels, you name it. My Cancer collective is amazing, but you've also been through a lot, and you've been through a lot of hardships, and a lot of Cancers attract people that need healing. All right. And a lot of times we internalize that and say, well, it's me, right? Because we've been trained to believe we are what we attract, but that's not always the case, right? Sometimes it's not because that's who we are, but it's our light that attracts people that don't receive love, or they don't receive gratitude, or they don't receive from everybody else, but we're like that flame that attracts the moth, right? And, you know, being loving, caring souls, sometimes we get burned in the process, but I'm seeing here you learning all of these lessons and turning this into something that benefits everybody, not just yourselves. And in your final position, you get the Wheel of Destiny. This is cha-ching. This is good luck. This is everything turning in our favor. This is all of this coming to fruition. This is bringing a cycle of, you know, a bad cycle, a cycle that might have been painful, but bringing it to an end, putting the nail in the coffin, fighting very hard for it, and making our dreams come true. Whether that's love and money, whether that's career, spiritual journey, your psychic abilities, you know, just getting confirmation left, right, and center here, Cancer, that you're on the right path and that you are awesome, 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 awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and pull additional cards for my Cancers out there. We get attraction. Yep. So 44. So 44 is our master number. It's about, some of you guys are absolutely with this falling on top of the Magician card, and about you've been working with law of attraction. But was I not just saying we are like moths? You know, we are like the flame that moths are attracted to, but we're also stepping into that power of that Empress energy, of not even getting to a point where we're not even going to have to work. We're not going to have to bleed or sweat or cry to get the things that we want, because your power and your magic is becoming so potent that you're stepping into that Empress energy of just being able to think about things and attract them. And that's powerful. That's, you know, that's you guys mastering this as well. All right, and then you get gratitude. Yeah, so law of attraction coming out here really strong. I'm not sure if I mentioned 44 being the master number. This is about stability. This is about the material world. This is about perseverance. And that's everything I think Cancers have been doing, putting in the work. It's not always going to be like this, right? There's a point in time where you hit that sweet spot and everything just sort of falls in your lap. And that's what's happening here, Cancer, right? So be grateful for everything that you've been through and everything that you will receive, because I really do see blessings coming in abundance here. All right, so with the World card, you know, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Wands, you know, things are, the Magician card, the Chariot. This is all success, passion. And man, Cancer, we deserve this. We really do. We really, really do. All right, and then you get Merkaba, number 32. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. Some of you guys, so during eclipse season, just to go back a second, we've been receiving lots of upgrades to our crown chakra, and we've been experiencing a lot of purging. I'm picking up on some of you guys, this has to do with love. Some of you guys, this has to do with money, but some of you guys are really, really becoming powerful, like yogis, mystics, energy workers, healers, psychics, and other readers. All right, so the Merkaba activates our access to the Akashic inheritance as well. merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. Yeah, and I also see that this really resonates with this side of the Charioteer. Like, it's time to sort of not focus so much on the 3D. It's time to go. I'm trying to think of an adequate phrase that isn't lewd and obnoxious. It's time to go all in, right? All in on the spiritual side, Cancer. Don't be afraid. You're not going to lose yourself in the process. Okay, you're really not. All right, and then you get allowance. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. Okay, so can we just go back a second? Did I not talk to you about this dance, this divine dance? And here it is. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. That's this card. When you allow good into your life, Cancer, accepting it, okay? Because a lot of times it's ourselves and our system of beliefs that's blocking our abundance, and exactly, or it's delaying what we are due, what is our rightful inheritance, love, abundance, bliss, health, happiness, right? Wow, okay. I'm getting like so worked up over here. Oh my goodness. Okay. I just have to breathe. It's just, I love doing my Cancer readings because you guys bring like a whole other element, a whole other energy to readings. I swear, they surpass like the other. No, my other signs are beautiful and wonderful as well, and some of them are very strong, but there's nothing like you guys. All right, and we get called soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Yeah, you guys, this is that crown chakra activation. This Merkaba is, some of you guys, these are sacred geometry cards, but some of you might really be working with sacred geometry, whether you're using it in crystal grids and layouts, whether you're using that in angelic healing or in Reiki healing, or just tapping into Akashic records and stuff. And I already know some of you are. We've talked about it. But it's time to step up. But I think you already know that, and I think you already are. I think this is just your confirmation. All right. And then we get Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. So I love the fact that this comes out on top of the World card, because this is that, the Fool being able to, the Fool really being able to step off that cliff. And what does he do? He's embraced by the universe, and it's this beautiful dance, I'm going to read really quickly, though, from this deck. This is the Starseeds Oracle, because I really want you guys to hear the Horus energy. Star Brothers. So some of you guys are also coming into information about who is your collective. Some of you guys are leaving your pack behind and really finding your true, your true soul tribe. So Star Brothers is that you're more protected than you can imagine. It's safe to open the back of your heart. You're being called to be open to receiving a new level of support now from those in your life and from the benevolent beings you're connected with. And was I not just saying that? Like how powerful your energy is for me. I feel it. Through ancestral patterning, current life traumas, and past life karmic impressions, many of us have become mistrustful and suspicious of loyalty and have blocks when it comes to receiving support. We've learned that we need to go at life alone, that it's not safe to let our guard down and our heart open. That world isn't a friendly place. The Star Brothers want you to have a new experience of life on Earth. They want you to feel deeply secure and safe. Even if you're going through a difficult time, they want you to hand over your fears to them, to see them as opportunities to let in more love. They're guiding you to stay open to receiving a greater level of support than you can ever imagine. All right, nice. All right, Cancers, let's go ahead. We're going to pull your Mystical Shaman Oracle. And I just checked the camera and it was 2333. So 333. The Master number 33 about growth and expansion. It's also about support. Cool. All right, thunder. I love it. I love it. It's like thunder and lightning. The way you move me is frightening. You know, I love that song, and that's not really how it goes, but, you know, you guys, powerful. You guys are really powerful. All right. The essence of this card is legends speak of great thunder beings who live in the sky and call for your attention when great occurrences are meant to happen in the world. But I really think you guys are my thunder beings out there. They warn with tensions in a situation are called upon to be released, right? Exactly. This is eclipse season. In the introduction, this is the time. This is the cathartic end to eclipse season that demands a release. And Cancer, you guys are at the forefront. You guys are, you know, the frontline workers in this release. Their presence in your reading reminds you of the dramatic moments in life that change everything, both awesome and frightening. When thunder arrives, it's also a wake-up call, one that you will not soon forget. When thunder comes into your reading, it refers to a big dramatic change that feels like a herd of wild bison on the run. You know, and it's so funny. So the collective noun I was using was pack, and then soul tribe, and now we get herd. This is interesting. You feel it right through your bones, and you know that you are powerless to influence whatever events have been set in motion. That's this Wheel of Destiny card, right? Also that, like, you know, being born, we're immediately on this Wheel of Destiny. And we're powerless to whatever events have been set in motions, but we do control how we react to those. And you guys, you're stepping up, right? You're stepping up. You're not shirking this. This is a time to be prepared for anything, okay? This guy, Page of Pentacles, prepared. Your life is an adventure and wonderful opportunities are arriving now. The trick is to learn to run with them. Qualities that you'll need now more than ever are flexibility, dexterity, and a willingness to experience it all without dictating from where or in what form opportunities will come. Your destiny is arriving. Be ready. Yeah. Wow. Wow. All right. Additional messages for my Cancers. You get vibration. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. You are connected to cosmic intelligence. Yep. Some of you guys, when you're doing healing work and meditations with the Merkaba, is very, very special. So if you do them already, you'll know what I'm talking about. If not, I'll try to see if I can link one of my favorite guided meditations that ends with the Merkaba healing. All right. Light. It's time to reveal your radiant light to the world. You're being called and you are needed. Cancers, I'm going to leave it there. I think there's a lot to unpack here. I love you guys so much. You guys always show me so much love and support, and you're an amazing, amazing energy for me to be connected to. So please know and understand that. Okay, thank you for listening. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. But most of all, I want to thank you for all your love and support as usual, and I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.